We need to talk about the United States economy facing a trilemma. We should highlight some earnings that are coming out this week. We need to talk about what Elon Musk thinks of the economy. We should also reference a housing bear in what they are saying in this market. And finally, I have some news from Grant Cardone and Len Alden. Let's get into it. This is for Saturday, April 22nd. So first off, I read an article from referencing Mohammed El Alarian. He's a wonderful follow. If you can read articles you want to know about the economy, he is talking about the U.S. economy actually facing a trilemma. I would argue after reading this that this is probably true at any point in time, but we do happen to be sitting at a very interesting point in time. Hopefully that makes sense. We need to manage price stability, maximum employment, and financial stability. We are operating, obviously, in an environment where the Fed has taken rates up at a very accelerated pace, fastest on record, and we are seeing early signs. We saw some cracks in financial stability. I think there are early signs that the job market is cracking, and price stability based on the last inflation read, at least CPI headline, was 5%, down from 9.1%. So again, lots of things going on. Mohammed El Alarian is talking about the tighter credit conditions acting like at least 25, but quite possibly a 50 basis point move. So again, we'll add the Fed move on May 3rd. If we take the higher end from Mohammed El Alarian, you're talking about 5.75% to 6% is the kind of effective Fed rate. So again, a lot of stuff going on. Again, I think a lot of the economic data that will be reported middle of May will really show that the economy is contracting. Let's talk about some key earnings from the week. First, on Monday, we got Coca-Cola, which we will highlight. Earnings came out. We get First Republic and Whirlpool after hours. Tuesday, we get 3M, Pulte, Microsoft, and Alphabet. Be interesting to look at Pulte as a real estate channel. Do they have a beat on top, beat on bottom, like was it DR Horton last week? I forget which one it was. Somebody reported last week and did pretty well. Wednesday, we get Meta / Facebook and Boeing. Thursday, we get Amazon, Caterpillar, and Honeywell. And then on Friday, we get Chevron, Exxon, and Colgate. Also on Friday, we do get the last inflation read before the Fed meeting. That will be PCE, personal consumption expenditures. It'll be very interesting to see how much of that report is kind of pre-crisis. We do got some news from Lyft. Lyft, if you don't know, got a brand new CEO. And in their first week on the job, it looks like they are laying off 30% of the employees. They have to make the company flatter and faster. Read an interesting article about 1 in 5 Americans having to use buy now, pay later for groceries. That's not good. Elon Musk talking about the economy again. Elon Musk says he does not see the sun coming out for at least 12 months. Kind of puts us into the middle of 2024. Another housing bear, although this housing bear is talking the language. This housing bear is Jeremy Grantham. He is talking about the housing decline taking years. He reminds us, folks, that the last housing decline may have started in 2006, but it didn't bottom until 2012. Jeremy Grantham is actually highlighting housing for its negative wealth effect. So if you are in a house and you feel like it's losing value, you will be less spendy, if you will. Grant Cardone, we talked about him at the open. It looks like Grant Cardone, was listening to him on a run. He actually talked about house hacking. Now, he never used the word house hacking, but he did say, hey, if you were going to be buying a fourplex to live in one unit and rent the other 3 out and quote unquote live for free, he gave his blessing. This is important because if you know, Grant Cardone's really talk about owning a home is rent where you live. But again, to hear Grant Cardone talk about house hacking, I thought was interesting. Again, he never used the word house hacking, but he did explicitly say, hey, if you're going to live in a fourplex, live in one unit and rent out the other 3 and live for free, he gave his thumbs up. And then Len Alden. Lynn Alden is somebody I follow on Twitter. She had a great post Saturday morning talking about the 1 month and 3 month treasury spread as being unprecedented. I haven't checked it yet this morning. Let's see if I can bring it up real quick. But when I saw this on Saturday, the 1 month spread was 3.35 and the 3 month was 5.11. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So here, the 1 month today is 3.41. So it's actually up. And the 3 month is 5.12. So it's a little closer. So the 1 month is up, 6 basis points, while the 3 month is up a single basis point. So not quite as large as Friday, but nonetheless, it's pretty odd to think the 1 month is 3.3 or now 3.4, and the 3 month is 5.1. So a lot of interesting stuff. Hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, comment. I record live Sunday through Thursday. I record Friday and Saturday after the fact because I still do all the reading. I still take notes for you, but I don't record on Fridays and Saturdays anymore. I get my break. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Like, subscribe, comment, leave comments below. Have a wonderful day.